Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is the day that the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I want to tell you thank you so much for liking, for sharing and subscribing to my channel. It is a privilege for me to just sit and share with you what God has placed inside of me. I don't want to keep quiet. I want to share with you. But I also know it is a huge sacrifice when you take the time out of your busy schedule to sit and listen to these videos. I know it's not because you have time on your hand, but it's because you are just interested in seeing and hearing what the Lord wants to say to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, I just want to share with you briefly about taking the limits off of your life. Taking the limits off of your life. So many times we look at things that we want to do as just impossible. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know where the resources are going to come from. I just don't know. I'm not in a position. Where I am is not conducive to what I really want to pursue out of what I have. But let me tell you, please take the limits off. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. As a matter of fact, you can only do what you can do, but then the rest is for God to do. He's the one that's going to extend his hand and reach out and just expand you. Because in truth and in fact, we can't do anything without God. We can't do anything without his hand in the situation. Even when it's hard, even when the process seems long, remember God has his hand in the pot. He knows what he's doing. Because if we really and truly want greatness, we have to recognize that there comes a great responsibility to go through the great trials and the long process. If we have little goals, we will go through little problems, little trials. But is that what we truly want? I'm sure we want greatness. I'm sure we want the things that are at the highest point for our lives, and we don't want to settle. I know that's what's inside of you. You are not looking for a quick fix. You want something that is long-standing, something that is not going to affect you, but your families and people around you. You want to make a difference, but you have to take the limits off of your mind. So a man thinketh, so is he. So if we continue to think great things will happen. And if we just remember that the process that we go through is leading towards our purpose or destiny, what God has truly ordained for us, we will just depend upon God. Proverbs 16 and verse 9 says, "In his heart a man will plan his course, but the Lord truly determine your steps." In other words, whatever the ideas and the plans that you have, God is the ultimate one that will assist you in accomplishing your desires. Your goals will make room for you. Your gifts will make room for you. Your purpose will make room for you. If you could just take the limits off of yourself. Our goal setting needs not to be accompanied by fear. We cannot fear. We cannot say, I want to do this, and then say, oh my God, how am I going to do it? I don't think I can do it. That is not the mindset that we want to have. We want to have a mindset that says, you know what? I'm going to write this vision here and I'm going to trust God. And while I'm trusting God, I'm going to be working towards it. It means I'm going to go on the internet and I'm going to look and see what kind of resources do I need for this plan? What do I need to do? Who do I need to call? There's so many people who are just waiting for that call. And God is also waiting for us to take the first step. He is true because you know what? Whatever we think, it is already done. There's a saying in theology that says the already but not yet. God hath made this day. He created this day way before we were born. Even me speaking to you at this point, God ordained this day. It's just that we are now seeing it because we know not the future, but God knows the future. And so when you orchestrate all of this, and he wanted me to come in front of you today, whenever time you listen to this video, and to tell you that you need to take the limits off of yourself. Matter of fact, Take the limits off of God. He can do above all that we ask or even think of. The extraordinary. He is amazing. He is the undisputed champion. He never lost a battle. And if you are his daughter and if you are his son, the same goes for you. Because with God in your vessel, you can definitely smile at the storm. You can smile at the storm. And let me tell you, if you want to walk on water, you have to get out of the boat. Peter would have never walked on water if he didn't get out the boat. Even though all the disciples were so amazed and they were like, is it you, Lord? And Peter was the bravest one who said, Lord, if it is you, bid me to come. And so his mind was set on the prize. And it's when he truly wavered in his heart and in his faith, that was when he started to sink. Once you say you want to do this, there are certain things you want to attain. You have to believe. You have to not put your mind where you can say, I don't think I can do it. There are a lot of people who are depending upon you, upon your I cans. A lot of people are depending upon I will. I can accomplish this. Your children, generations. When we look at Black history, when we look at our history and the things that our forefathers and Martin Luther King and all the other African American people went through for us, if they said I couldn't do it, we wouldn't have been living today. We wouldn't have the privileges that we have today. All the little things, we can vote, we have rights, women, we have rights, and just about a lot of things you can think of. We have the right because they stepped out by faith. And they didn't waver, because if they had wavered, they would not have accomplished all the things that they accomplished. Today, I truly want you to take the limit off of yourself and take the limit off of God. Because what God has placed on the inside of you, matter of fact, he would give you what he knew that you couldn't take care of. God won't give you more than you can bear. So if you think it, write it. And if you write it, utter it, speak it. And if you speak it, walk in it. Go get everything that you say you want to achieve. As a matter of fact, go start the process and take the limits off of yourself. God bless you today as you think it, you write it, you speak it, and you walk in it. Take the limits off. God bless you today, and I love you. See you soon.